Thinking about living in Trilith in Georgia? Whether you're relocating or just curious about the hype, you're not alone. Trilith is one of the most unique and intentionally designed communities in Georgia. It's built to foster connection, creativity, and walkability. And it has a price tag to match. Hi, I'm Daphne Bousquet, your favorite realtor in Fayetteville, Georgia, with eXp Realty, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what it's like to live in Trilith. From the lifestyle and design to the pros, the cons, and what kind of budget you need to make it happen. Let's dive in. We'll start with what Trilith actually is. Trilith is a master-planned, walkable neighborhood built right next to the massive Trilith Studios campus in Fayetteville, Georgia. The idea was to create a European-style village for creatives and professionals who want a lifestyle built around beauty, convenience, and a strong sense of community. And they didn't just build houses. They created a whole environment. Think restaurants, boutique shops, a bakery, luxury cinema, green spaces, short-term guest cottages, and even a private K-12 school called the Forest School, all within walking distance. You're not going to find cookie-cutter houses in Trilith. The architecture is modern, bold, and varied. You'll see English cottage-style homes next to sleek black and white townhomes, live-work lofts, and even tree houses. It feels more like something you'd find in a European city than in a typical Georgia subdivision. It's very intentional. So let's get into the pros of living in Trilith. First, and probably the most obvious, is the walkability. Trilith was designed so you don't have to get into your car for daily life. Want to grab a bite? You've got options like Enzo's Steakhouse, Honeysuckle Gelato, and a Barley Garden beer garden just steps away. There are yoga classes, a wellness center, and even a curated selection of local boutiques. It's like living in a movie set, and in fact, it kind of is, thanks to the proximity of the studios. The second pro is the architectural and overall design. If you're someone who values thoughtful spaces and high-end finishes, this community will absolutely wow you. Homes here have soaring ceilings, oversized windows, imported tile, and layouts that focus on connection. Think central courtyards, rooftop terraces, and indoor-outdoor living spaces. The smaller footprints and geothermal heating and cooling make the homes energy efficient. And if the homes themselves weren't enough of a work of art, there's also art in public places. Just take a look at the central plaza with the hands holding the screen. The piece is called The Weight We Share and is by William D. Massey. And my favorite piece is this bike rack in the shape of a lock, appropriately called Locked Up by Adam Hart. Now, being from Amsterdam, where more bikes are stolen each year than there are bikes in existence, I can't tell you how much that resonates with me. And these are just a couple, but there's so many more. And then, of course, there are the murals as well. Third, there is a true sense of community. Trilith residents tend to be involved, from outdoor concerts at Central Plaza to art shows, block parties, and wellness events. There's always something going on. It's a great fit for extroverts and social butterflies, or people who are new to the area and want to make friends quickly. Fourth, you're getting excellent amenities. Between the Soleil pool, basketball courts, tennis and pickleball courts, splash pad for the kids, playground, the fitness and wellness centers, and the community's trail system, you don't really need to leave. And fifth, the location. Trilith is just about 30 minutes south of downtown Atlanta and 20 minutes to the airport. If you travel frequently or work in the city but don't want to live in the city, it's hard to beat. Now, let's talk about the cons, because Trilith isn't perfect, and it's definitely not for everyone. The first and biggest downside is the price tag. Homes in Trilith start in the $700,000s for the smallest floor plans and can easily exceed $1.5 million for larger or custom-built properties. And that doesn't include upgrades, lot premiums, the higher-than-average HOA fees. The cost of entry is steep. And while you're getting a high-end product, it's definitely not a budget-friendly community. Second, the lot sizes are small. Now, this is intentional as the developers prioritize community interaction and walkability over traditional suburban spacing. But if you're looking for a big backyard, privacy, or a place to build a pool, you won't find it here. Most homes have charming courtyards or rooftop terraces instead. There are also multiple parks and communal green spaces purposely placed within a block of each residence. Third, it's still under construction. That means noise, traffic, and dust are just a part of daily life in certain parts of the neighborhood. It's getting better every month as more areas get completed. But just know that the vision for Trilith is still unfolding. And fourth, the feel isn't for everyone. Trilith has a strong identity. It's artsy, curated, and very design-forward. If you prefer traditional brick homes, a quieter suburban pace, or a more spread-out lifestyle, this may not be your scene. But if you love the idea of living in a thoughtful, high-energy, culturally rich environment, Trilith is worth a serious look. Let's talk about the numbers. Like I mentioned, prices start in the 700,000s, but most homes sell between $750,000 and $1.5 million, depending on the size and location. The most luxurious homes and townhomes, especially those with custom features or prime lots, can top well over $1.5 million. Monthly HOA fees are higher than average, reflecting the number of amenities and services offered. And that includes landscaping, community events, and maintenance of shared spaces. That said, you may be able to find a resale at a more approachable price point, depending on timing and availability. You can see what homes are available in Trilith right now at the link in the description. So who is Trilith really for? If you're relocating from places like California, New York, or even Metro Atlanta and want a similar sense of walkability and design without being in the city, Trilith is a strong contender. It's also a great fit for people who work in the film industry or creative fields, thanks to its connection to Trilith Studios. Entrepreneurs and remote workers also love it for the lifestyle, built-in networking, and unique home layouts that often includes an office or studio space. And if you're a luxury buyer who values architecture, community, and convenience over square footage and yard space, well, you'll find a lot to love. If you're looking to downsize and want to get rid of your large yard and the maintenance that comes with it, Trilith would be a good fit as well. But even if you're not ready to buy just yet, it's worth a visit. Walk around, grab a coffee, talk to a few locals. Trilith makes a strong first impression, and for many people, it only gets better from there. Now, Trilith isn't the only community with a walkable lifestyle. Watch this video next and learn more about Serenbe and Sonoy as well.